Friends and family, greetings. How are you guys? I hope that all is well with you, and I hope that all is well with your family. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another video. All right, guys, so I know it's been a moment since you all seen me last. My last update was maybe around my 2-year anniversary mark, and I went dark for a moment. Life happens again, just been busy doing edits, and I haven't quite had the time to make an update for you guys. So without further ado, guys, as you can see, I'm currently in bed right now. I'm doing the edit right now. It's an audiobook edit for a client. And reason why I'm in bed is because for the past 2 to 3 weeks, well, the past month, really, we've been having some really crazy weather down here in Alabama. And as a result, I am feeling new sensations along with arthritis. I'm not sure if I need to be reprogrammed again. My last reprogramming was back in August of 2022 when I had injured my back toward the middle of the year. But since then, it did seem to pick up and return to normal. Of course, I was telling you all that my programs are stacked. I use 2 programs stacked on top of each other. They're not the combo therapy. They're just 2 customized channels to cover 2 different parts of my body at the same time to ensure that I'm getting adequate coverage from point A to point B and point C, therefore. All right. So following my video where I released my 2-year anniversary, guys, I was able to run a single program, meaning I wasn't running any stack programs, and it was like that throughout December. And speaking of December, I wasn't aching as much, no joint pain, no arthritis, really. It just seemed to pick up after this recent artic blast where our country was pummeled by some cold weather. It snowed really, really bad in some places, and then it flooded and froze in certain places. Down here, it was just freaking freezing, And one thing about living in different climates, guys, your body is going to be different, because you'll be used to the cold weather if you were born and raised up north. And if you lived in the South, you'll be accustomed to temperate climates, And when it gets cold, we don't take too well to it because we're used to the warmth all the time, But with that being said, I said that because in my previous video, I made a mention about me being bundled up, while being dressed, And some of you all are able to work through those things, especially if you live up north, but I don't live up north, and I'm used to warm climates. And when it get cold, my body do get ran through the ringer as a result of all the things that I've been through. So now the reason why I'm laying in bed, guys, it is because, again, I'm experiencing some arthritis. I'm also getting a new sensation that I'm feeling around my leads. It's not overstimulation or anything, but it's like when I'm seated and I make a certain movement, whether if I kind of slightly twist a little bit or if I bend past that 30-degree limit that they tell you, it's like I feel this weird tugging feeling up here around my leads, but I'm pretty sure that's just more scar tissue building up, So I just try to make sure that I'm very mindful of how I'm seated, how I move around, because, I don't want to make a movement that's going to cost me in the long run. All right. And again, I'm not trying to baby myself. I'm very active throughout the day. I do my usual tasks. Everything that I can handle, I do it, and of course, there are some days to where I do my tasks and I do feel the heat for a day, Yesterday was kind of a relaxed day. I spent most of yesterday doing edits, of course, and on today, same thing, we knocked out all our house cleaning and everything, so the house is not in much of a array and needs some attention right now. But I think I'll reach out to my rep and see about getting reprogrammed, because again, I was reprogrammed last time in August of 2022, and now we're like 6 months out. Maybe my body is starting to get used to these programs, and it's kind of slipping on the effectiveness. So I need to go back and be retargeted again to make sure I get adequate coverage. My sleeping patterns, I'm finding myself tossing and turning a little bit more, just a little bit, but not a whole lot. Not enough to keep me up all night, but it is noticeable. All right, guys, so that is going to sum up today's video. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop those down in the comment box below. If you're new to the channel, please smash the subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you don't miss when I release another update. And I do thank all those who stayed until the end. And until we meet again, please stay safe, hold it in the road, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, peace.